So we had to know that Iran was going to strike back, right? This is what happens when you have a man baby that is in control. He should not be running things, but he decided to run off and drop some bombs on Iran, knowing that we don't have any more allies based on how he has been acting on the international scene. So, where are we about to be right now as he has alienated us from the G7 and our usual allies? He decided to basically go it alone with Iran on behalf of Israel. So it's official. All hell is breaking loose. You can see that. And we had to know that they were going to retaliate. So this is what we were waiting for. We were waiting for the retaliation. And it's not going to get any better. Iran has launched short and medium range missiles into United States military bases in Qatar. So where are we now with the world? Yemen is siding officially with Iran. Russia is going to side with Iran. And basically, all of these other places, they haven't yet said it, but Lebanon is probably going to side with Iran. Palestinian officials haven't said yet, but based on what's going on in the Gaza Bank, Palestinians are probably going to side with Iran. And you know that there is a whole BRICS coalition. The BRICS coalition is probably going to all side against the United States. Trump has taken us into this, and we got to do what we can excuse me, as far as contacting Congress, because Congress is the only ones that should be able or supposed to be able to declare war. So we have got to get on the phone, start emailing. We need to start a campaign right now to start calling our senators and our representatives. We need to start emailing people. If you just do a copy and paste email and just start emailing everybody and telling them to not declare war. Trump is doing things illegally. He does not have the power to declare war. Only Congress does. So we need to get on these websites, house.gov, senate.gov. Go to these websites and find your representatives, find your senators, and start emailing and calling them. We need to do this right now. This needs to have a sense of urgency. Jump on the phones, send blanket emails. Just start hitting these phones and these emails right now to our senators and representatives. Trump is being delusional, talking about congratulations, world, it's time for peace. He is being delusional. Do you really think that any country is going to allow you to drop bombs and not retaliate? He's sitting up here trying to act like things are copacetic. They are not. That's the reason why Congress needs to hold him in check. This dude is a madman. The people that voted this man in voted in a madman who has no constraints because Congress is not holding him accountable. Look at this post. Iran has officially responded to our obliteration of their nuclear facilities with a very weak response, which we expected and have very effectively countered. There have been 14 missiles fired, 13 were knocked down, and one was set free because it was headed in a non-threatening direction. I am pleased to report that no Americans were harmed and hardly any damage was done. Most importantly, they've gotten it all out of their system, and there will hopefully be no further hate. Of course, there's going to be some. Okay. And Iran has already said that they're going to start, activating sleeper cells. So Americans are not going to be safe where they are because of this madman. Of course, there's going to be some further hate. This man says, I want to thank Iran for giving us early notice, which made it possible for no lives to be lost and nobody to be injured. Perhaps Iran can now proceed to peace and harmony in the region, and I will enthusiastically encourage Israel to do the same. Thank you for your attention to this matter. This man is crazy. This is the next post that he put. The sites that we hit in Iran were totally destroyed and everyone knows it. Only the fake news would say anything different in order to try and demean as much as possible. And even they say they were pretty well destroyed. Working especially hard on this falsehood is Allison Cooper of Fake News CNN, Dumb Brian L. Roberts, chairman of Concast, Johnny Carl of ABC Fake News, and Always the Losers of, again, Comcast, NBC fake news. It never ends with the sleazebags in the media, and that's why their ratings are at an all-time low. Zero credibility. This dude has zero credibility. He's trying to save face. He went to war basically because he was upset that his birthday party and butt fluffing parade was a bust. And now he needed to look like a strong man. But now this is where we are. And he also needed to get a distraction from the big, beautiful BS of a bill. So now we're at war in the Middle East because we have a man child at the helm. And then his next post, I'd like to thank the highly respected Emir of Qatar for all that he has done in seeking peace for the region. Regarding the attack today at the American base in Qatar, I'm pleased to report that in addition to no Americans being unalived or wounded, very importantly, there have also been no Qataris unalived or wounded. Thank you for your attention to this matter. I don't know if Trump really believes that these people are not talking behind the scenes to each other, to these people in the region. They are going to be making deals. Trump has no allies, and I highly doubt that these people in the region are going to allow Trump and the Americans to just bomb, especially when there are routes, there's shipping routes, there's oil routes, and all of that. So once again, go to house.gov, go to senate.gov, and let's start up a campaign. When you do email or call your senators or representatives, please just comment in the comment section to let us know. Let's get this going. Tag other creators. If you are a creator, make your own post. Let's push this out as much as possible. Let's just start calling as much as possible, because Congress has the power to declare war, not Trump. So we have got to get on this right now. It is urgent. Between the next 48 hours, we need to be banging the phones and banging emails. Chime in and comment once you do email or call your representatives or senators.
ده صواريخ هتطلع